But you mentioned consumers paying more for stuff. One thing they're paying more for is Tide detergent. Consumer products giant Procter Gamble is out with better than expected earnings. But another straight quarter, the company is warning about high levels of inflation. I caught up with P&G's CEO John Moeller moments ago and asked him about the inflationary pressures his company is facing.
So we've taken pricing on the range of mid-single digits across the world. We've coupled that pricing with innovation so that the total value proposition that we're offering to consumers is a better one, a stronger one. There will likely be some more pricing to come, just based on further commodity cost increases that have occurred in the last couple of months.
Julie, so we'll have more on this interview from Mueller saying that, look, Procter & Gamble's quarter was strong. Organic sales up 10%, really smashed estimates, which were for about 6%. He's essentially saying, guys, I don't see any signs of a recession. As a result, because of the inflation pressures we are seeing, we're going to continue to hike prices.
Yeah, and if you look at the sales by the different segments there, what kind of supply chain issues did you hear about from Mueller? Because obviously that's something that's affected a lot of different companies.
Well, we're not back to those pandemic times, Julie, where we're seeing out of stocks across many shelves. He did acknowledge they are, in fact, having supply chain problems. But the bigger issue here is inflation. They came out here and noted they're going to see a $3.2 billion inflation hit this year. That's freight, that's commodities, that's even currency fluctuations as well. That's a big hit, and they raised it $400 million compared to just 3 months ago. So that's a $400 million increase in inflationary pressures compared to January. It's huge.
Is there anything in Procter & Gamble from the Russia, Ukraine, or spillover European effect?
John was hesitant to get too much into that, but of course they pulled out of Russia, and it happened really quickly. I think it happened a lot quicker under his leadership than if this were a situation where it happened under prior leadership. But again, I wouldn't expect them to be getting back into Russia in a big way anytime soon.
Yeah, and just one note to go back to Netflix for a second. They pulled out of Russia, of course, among the many companies that did so, and as a result, lost 700,000 subscribers. So that was also part.
Look at the difference between these two quarters. It's night and day. You have Procter & Gamble out here raising prices, sales up 10%, Netflix just getting obliterated.
Well, they do pretty different things.
Fair enough.
Also,
Fair enough.